Good evening guys and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Don't click away, not just yet. Don't worry, this is not just another anime game that I dug up somewhere. In fact, this is one of those that I would have probably never picked up on my own. But I saw some people playing it on YouTube and it looked freaking amazing. Now believe it or not, this is not one of those just your typical dating sims that you could find on Steam. In fact, this game is surprisingly a lot closer to something like the Stanley Parable, in the sense that it's very meta, and it will talk to you a lot, and it gets pretty disturbing later on, as far as I know. So I'm just gonna give it a shot. I don't know if this is gonna be a series yet, we'll see how this video does. And anyways, let's just strap in, and this is the second time I'm doing the intro because I forgot to hit record. The game already warned me that it's gonna show me disturbing content, and that it's not suitable for children, so, you know, just strap yourself in, it's gonna be a wild ride. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just sort of works out because you've known each other for a long time. We used to walk to school together on days like this. By starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. God, I'm an asshole. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. She's got the quiet face on immediately. I overslept again. I caught you this time. Yeah, so my name is Bacon-kun, don't worry about it. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You see that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Well, I guess I was. That's mean, Bacon-kun. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. It's fine. But you did wait for me after all. Yeah, I'm just a bit of an asshole, not completely. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. And by the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? Told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. Haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible I did it, one of our many conversations, where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Jesus Christ. I'm a terrible human being, I love it. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting on with the average while I'm spending my free time on games and anime. It's my type of guy, if you know what I mean. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize and have any skills before college. Who needs socializing and skills? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET. Whatever that means, in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Now look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Well, I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, but it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Yep. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Can't be too bad. Hello? Sayori? She must have come to the classroom where I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, you could come to my club. You have a club? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Man, way to be nice. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the Literature Club. Well, that sounds like fun, why not? Not that I was ever aware that she had an interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would be bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Well then we're going, obviously. Cupcakes? You're kidding me? Don't make promises you can't keep. You can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. I would go in just for the cupcakes. Who cares if I even like literature? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. It's as good a day as any, I guess. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for the third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, new member is here. Oh, I told you, don't call me new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Girl number 1. Cyril always says nice things about you. Girl number 2. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wow, well thanks. Bacon-kun, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Okay, any more girls? All words escape me in the situation, quite literally. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Well, way better than the anime club, which only has, like, nerds in it. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Sookie? Okay, that's one name. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Siri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Everyone is kind of an asshole in this school. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Bacon-kun. Oh, Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we're in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... you too, Monika. Come sit down, Bacon-kun. We've made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. How about I make some tea as well? Man, this is amazing. I won the club like this in my school. Girls have had a few desks arranged to form a table. As you mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapper tray, then Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. That's probably a better choice. I thought it was possibly going to give me the choice. I would have gone with that one. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need them right now. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. What? What? So kawaii. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Finally bite down? Icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Yeah, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Well, not for you. No, you, dummy. Alright. I gave up on her weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It most definitely does. Great advice. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Yeah, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? Don't even ask. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, love that position. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Yeah, that's nice. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Subeki-kun, what kinds of things do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim over her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Alright, so fantasy, that's amazing. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading, but you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? I guess? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped at something I can relate to at the minimal level. Man, I'm such an idiot joining this club. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with her. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't you dare say it out loud. And give that back. It's fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems. Hey, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Well, I think that's impressive. Why don't you share that sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I think you might be overthinking this a bit. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh boy. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. I've never heard anyone use that. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Bacon-kun? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. She really wants a piece of the bacon, if you know what I mean. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we're back in the original topic of me joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Bacon-kun? God damn it. Well, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? You got tea and cupcakes, and you can be doing some reading with a class of 4 cute girls. What do you need, man? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me there for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed. That would be kind of an asshole thing to do. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? Ah, come on, we're gonna make an awesome poem. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Bacon-kun, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Would I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess let's start with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. I'm gonna end it right here, guys. For now, it seems like a really just a regular game, but I can guarantee you that it is actually gonna get pretty messed up later on. It's, you know, it's one of those that starts completely innocent and fun like this. I actually really enjoyed playing it, even though we just walked around and talked about the literature club. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. If you did, and if you wanted to maybe see a series out of this, leave that down in the comments. It's gonna be one of those meta games that can really mess with your mind. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to check back in for more. Now make sure to do more. I wish you all a beautiful rest of this cloudy and dark day. And I'm gonna see you all in whatever next video I make. Bye bye.